Debs from Soul Harmony Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for day 4 of our online yoga workshop for spinal care. So far this week we've looked at how your day and your actions in your day can contribute to spinal issues, and with a view as well to identifying what might be causing some of your spinal issues as well. Day 2, we looked at 4 movements that you can do on a daily basis to help move your spine in every single direction. And when you do these movements, you'll be giving yourself the best chance to maintain your health and keep your back nice and loose and flexible. Yesterday we looked at some stretches and postures that were more specific for upper back pain and lower back pain, and we also started to look at how you can integrate breath work into these movements so that you're helping your body to really calm and relax, so that in itself aids the healing of your body, the healing of your spine. So that leads us on really nicely to today's topic, which is how to use yoga and relaxation to reduce inflammation in your body. In our classes, relaxation is a really big part of the session. So in a 1-hour class, we would have 15 minutes of relaxation. And the reason that we do this is because it really helps to integrate your whole practice. So when you've been moving your body in a particular way, your autonomic nervous system will then kind of assimilate everything so that you feel really balanced and centered by the end of the session. And it's also relaxation is a fantastic natural pain relief as well, and it helps with things like pain management, and it's used quite widely with pain management techniques as well. So it's such a useful tool to have in your toolbox. So inflammation in itself is actually a really positive thing because it helps to reduce, when we have an injury in our body, it helps to soothe the nervous system, promotes healing in our bodies, it removes damaged cells, irritants and toxins, and just starts to heal our body in the way that it needs to. And then the inflammation system will switch itself off because it's not needed anymore. But what we're seeing now is so much stress and tension in our bodies that our inflammation system is never switched off. So our bodies are constantly inflamed as our bodies are constantly trying to heal and rebalance themselves. So what we're going to be looking at today is how yoga and relaxation can actually start to take that in the opposite direction as a natural pain reliever and also as a stress reliever, which then has quite a lot of positive impacts on the rest of your body. So we're talking about things like calming your nervous system, relieving aching muscles. So these are the benefits that you'll get from relaxation. Things like improving circulation. So when you do some gentle movements and you're moving the blood around your body in a particular way, your circulation will start to improve. So if in winter you get cold hands and feet, something like that, then yoga is really useful for that as well. And it improves your respiratory system, which in itself will start to allow more oxygen into the bloodstream, which then takes more oxygen to your organs, and your organs get a lovely boost as well. So that's all happening whilst you're relaxing. So if you think about for your spine in particular, you want to, when you're relaxing, all of this work is going on in your spine to help to heal your spine in a particular way. So your body can then, once you're relaxed, your body can actually deal with stress and tension in a much more functional way. So that's what we're aiming for. And in our relaxation, what I'm going to do today is bring you into a lovely calm space so that your autonomic nervous system can get to work to reduce the inflammation naturally. So that's what we're working towards today. So the other side benefit of this as well, that most of my students will say, is that when they've done yoga and relaxation, they have the best night's sleep. And again, when you have a really good night's sleep, it's going to help your body to heal itself. That's what your body does when you go to sleep. So I'm going to invite you to come to either a lying position or a seated position. Lying is better if you're happy for that, to do that. And I'm just going to take you through some pointers for lying first of all, and then for sitting. So if you come to a comfortable position on your mat or on your rug, wherever you are, and you're just going to start to lengthen out through your legs. So you're lying flat on the floor, and just push through your heels and just allow your legs to relax out to the sides. If you notice that your back isn't comfortable in this position, just bring your feet so they're flat on the mat, and just allow your knees to raise up, and then you can drop the knees in. So if you take your feet wider, drop your knees in, and your back will be supported then. And then just finding a bit of length through your spine. You might want to just take the weight onto your elbows and lengthen through your back. And just check that your head is nice and comfortable. Maybe grabbing a cushion, maybe a blanket if you need one, if you're cold. And then just beginning to focus on your breath. And just being really conscious of your body. Maybe scanning from your head down to your feet, and just noticing if there's any particular areas of tightness or tension. And just noticing if you can adjust your position so that you can be that little bit more comfortable. Now if you're sat in a chair, just ensure that your hips are right at the back of the chair so that your back is nice and supported, and you're sitting with a nice tall spine, hands are rested in your lap. And then when you're ready, I'm going to ask everyone to draw your attention down to your right foot, and just start to point your toes away and just feel that stretch. So if you're sat, just lifting your foot away a little, and then draw your toes back towards you, push through the heel, and then pointing your toes away, and then pushing back through your heel. And then just let your foot fall out to the side, allow it to relax and soften. And then travelling over to the opposite leg, we're going to point the toes away so you feel that stretch through the tops of your legs, and then drawing the toes back towards you, pointing them away, and getting that lovely stretch through the back of your leg as you push through the heel once more. And then letting your foot fall out to the side as your leg relaxes down. Then bringing your awareness to the gluteal muscles, just giving your buttocks a squeeze, hold, and then release. Awareness coming into your abdomen as you breathe in, allowing your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, drawing the abdominal muscles back towards the spine. Hold, and then let your belly soften. Bringing your awareness into the chest and the lungs, taking a breath in and just feeling that full expansion of your upper body, chest and spine, and then relaxing down as you exhale. Bringing your awareness to your hands and just covering your thumb with your fingers, squeezing into the hands, and then straightening your arms and bringing that tension up through to your shoulders. Hold, and then release. Just letting your arms rest, either resting on your abdomen or just taking them out a few inches away from your body. Awareness now to your throat and neck. So if you've just joined us, just come into lying down. We've just started our relaxation. And we're just going to turn the head to one side and then the other. And just looking, feeling into that stretch through your neck. And then bringing your head back to center when you're ready. Lovely. Just drawing the chin down towards the chest, keeping the head down on the mat. And then release. And just feel your head sinking down into the mat. Bringing your awareness into your face and gently squeezing the muscles of your face, the jaw, the cheeks, the eyes. And then release as you exhale. And just starting to tune into your breath once more. And just allowing each exhalation to let your body sink down into the mat. And then I'm going to invite you to scan through your spine, starting at the back of the neck. Just slowly observe how your back feels as you travel down through each vertebra, through each area of your spine. And just identify any tightness or tension and keep going as you travel through your spine. Just letting each exhalation soften your whole body down. Just letting your awareness drift through your spine. No need to mentally analyze, just notice what arises for you. There'll be an area that your body will be going, yeah, it's me, pick me. So just notice how your back feels all the way down to the very base of your spine. Just letting your body soften each time. And then travelling back to that point that highlighted itself in your spine. If you didn't notice a point in your spine, then just work with the whole of your back. And we're just going to take a breath in now and imagine that you're breathing into that point or into your back. And feel that area of your back just expand that little bit further. And then feel it soften down as you exhale. And just let your breath gently ease the tension. It's a very subtle movement, feeling or sensation as you breathe into that area of tension and give that area permission to release, to relax, even if it's just a small noticeable sign. Just give it permission to relax. Lovely. And then travelling into any other area of your spine that you noticed. And we'll repeat the same process. So just breathing into that area, just allowing the breath to bring a bit of, even if it's like an imagined expansion or it's a really subtle feeling, just breathing that openness in and giving your body permission to release a bit of tension. And it's not a magic pill, it's not a magic formula, it takes practice, it takes time. But know that you're starting the process today. Just feeling the whole of your back now softening down onto the mat. Just accepting your spine as it is today. And just giving it permission to sink down, just noticing the earth beneath you is holding you up. And then feeling this softness On your next exhalation, just travelling down through your legs into your feet. It's like when you breathe in this sense of expansion into your legs and feet, and when you breathe out, you just notice that you're giving them permission to relax and soften that little bit more. Breathe in this soft expansion into your belly and allow it to soften as you exhale. Breathe in this expansion into your upper body, into your back. Allowing for that expansion and then softening down. And just noticing that little bit of difference in your spine. Breathing that expansion down through your arms into your hands. Softening them down, feeling a softness all the way to the tips of your fingers. And then breathing that expansion up through the throat, into the face, to the crown of your head. Feeling that softness through your face as you exhale. And then just for the next 3 breaths, just feel as though you're breathing into your whole body. And as you breathe out, let your whole body soften down into the mat. Nothing to think about, nothing to do. And then when you're ready, we're going to start to deepen the breath to awaken the body. So as we breathe in now, we start to oxygenate your body to awaken. Just having that conscious thought that it's time for your body to move. As you breathe into your body, breathe into the feet, into your legs, into the hips, and just start to let them awaken. Breathing into the upper body, the whole of your lower abdomen, your lower back, through the spine, into the chest, the lungs, the upper back. Awakening and energizing your body with your breath now. And breathing down through your arms into your hands, and just maybe bringing a little bit of movement into your fingers and your toes. Breathing up through the face to the crown of your head, and just awakening your mind, your thoughts, but in a really clear way, allowing them to be clear and spaced and spacious. And before we come up to sitting, it's really important that you just come onto your side, preferably your right side. Just roll onto your side and just supporting your head so you're really comfortable. And take a few breaths here. And then in your own time, you're going to take your hands in front of you and just push up into a seated position. Just whatever position is comfortable for you, keeping your eyes closed. Taking your time. And then just bringing your palms together. We're going to gently rub the palms. So just rubbing your palms, get your palms nice and warm. And then we're just going to place them over the eyes, just allowing that warmth to fill your eyes as you open them into the darkness of your palms. And then allowing the light to filter through when you're ready. Lovely. So that's a guided relaxation. I'd advise to do at the end of your day if you really need help to sleep, or if you want to just let your day drift away from you before you go to bed, or if you wake up feeling a bit all over the place, then a relaxation is really good to do to kind of let your body, let your mind settle before you start your day. So it has different effects on the different types of your day depending on what you need it for. So feel free to use it again and just notice how you feel. I'm going to add some blog links as well, because I've written a series of blogs on using relaxation for changing mindset and for spinal health. So if you want to read more about it, feel free to head on over to the blogs. In the meantime, have a beautiful day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you tomorrow for our final day. Tomorrow we're going to be going through how you can start to make practice work for you. So we'll go through, and by the end of that session you'll have a mapped out action plan of how you're going to build a yoga practice into your life. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.